It's funny that you mentioned that there will come a reckoning where we're on a head-on collision between these competing groups of people with rights. And I think the Jonathan Jessica Yaniv case in British Columbia is, for a lot of people, that reckoning, where what was just an abstract idea about being supportive of people's lifestyle choices, whatever those may be, that abstract idea is becoming reality as it collides with the rights of female entrepreneurs to decline service to anybody for any reason, because being forced to enter into a contract by the government, that's sort of like slavery. But what's happening in British Columbia is that Jessica Yaniv, a trans person, believes that it is their human right to receive genital waxing from female entrepreneurs. And a lot of people are suddenly realizing that creating these protected classes of people who have these human rights that trump everybody else's is a problematic thing. And I think this case is a real eye-opener, I hope.
It is. And you can tell that when Suzanne Anton, I believe that's her name, she was part of putting together, the human rights tribunals, or signing up basically for gender to be added, to the list of, rights and freedoms in Canada. And she's come out saying they should never have accepted this case at the Human Rights Tribunal, with Yaniv, stating that he thinks that women should be, having to be exposed to his private parts when they don't do that in their homes, and they don't do men. And you're not a woman. And so they know that, and they do not want to wax any part of you. And Susan Anton is basically saying, this should have been turned down. This should have never gone to any human rights tribunal. So I think they should be abolished, because they all have no sense. The Human Rights Tribunal organization, whoever decides on all of this, you've got no wisdom. You don't know what you're doing. You don't even know what's right or what human rights are. You don't even know how to protect real Canadians. And you're really, really, you've been shown to be extremely horrible to women in this regard, that you would think that this was even something that should be adjudicated with a human rights trial. I say that you get abolished. And I say that you've had, they've had several cases, and they've had results from those cases, and all the results should be thrown out, because you can't be trusted. You are biased, and this has basically been set up to bludgeon a certain group of people, and it's not okay, and we're done with it. And I think there should be, a huge social outcry to abolish the whole Human Rights Tribunal thing going on there.
That's an excerpt from my weekly show, The Gun Show. It airs every Wednesday at 7 p.m. Mountain Standard Time. Each week I bring you an informal interview with an interesting newsmaker or citizen activist you might not have heard of, but who is making a big difference in Canadian politics. And we'll talk about issues in a way you'll never see done in the mainstream media. To subscribe, go to therebel.media/shows.